Heads up if you're a pet owner who lives in Cape Coral. A distraught cat owner believes a coyote killed her missing pet.
Almost a week ago, Lee County Domestic Animal Services found coyote DNA in 3 mutilated cat bodies that were found in the Cape. 4 in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg telling us this woman believes that her cat Lucky is the latest victim of these beasts. Lisa?
Patrick, Amy, Laura Kurjan is a lover of wildlife. She spent 2 years living in Australia, working in wildlife protection, and has gone back for several visits since. She tells me she doesn't like the idea of killing animals, but once they start endangering our pets, it's time to do something about it.
Licky, 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 come on, licky, licky, licky. With the tail, she come right in the house.
And that's the way it always went. Laura Kurjan didn't let her cat Lucky out of the house much, but when she did, Lucky would hang out on this pathway leading up to the house, and she'd come right back when Kurjan called.
Licky, licky.
But not this time. Last Wednesday, Kurjan let Lucky out in the rain.
I went to call her maybe about 10 minutes later or 15 minutes at the most, and she was gone.
That's when she knew something was up.
Something came in the driveway, and it was a coyote, I'm sure, because she'd always come back.
She's seen coyotes in her yard before and believes that's the only explanation for what happened. Now she wants answers about what's being done to solve this problem in Cape Coral. So I reached out to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. They're not doing anything to get rid of the coyotes in the area right now, so I asked about the rules regarding shooting at coyotes on your own property.
Technically, per FWC, yes, they can. On private property, they can be removed year-round. However, they would want to reach out to local law enforcement before they do that.
And Detective Sergeant Dana Costin of Cape Coral Police says shooting at a coyote on your own property isn't against the law, as long as you aren't committing another violation in the process.
If you had a gun right now and you saw a coyote, would you go after it with a gun?
I don't use guns. I don't like guns, so I wouldn't do it myself, no.
But you would be comfortable getting someone else to do it?
I would. If they're on my property and they're threatening my animals, of course.
Now Kurjan tells me in Australia, pests and predators are shot and killed by helicopters, and she suggests that same technique for here in Cape Coral. But the FWC says based on studies in other areas, it's clear coyotes are impossible to get rid of, and they're here to stay. Live in the studio, Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4 in your corner.